like these two the best. I'm just gonna say right now. Purred mystery. Missing the scenes feel so brittle, but somehow they last forever. I guess... Oh, you're walking that way. Okay. Well, that looked a bit weird. I don't really want to talk to this person. What's over here? Hide? Why do I need to hide? Probably shouldn't mess with stuff too much. At least not right now, anyway. It's full of pages and pages of notes of how to care for the house and its contents. The others really weren't kidding. It's kind of obsessive. I flipped through it a bit. To open a page about the cellar and the attic being off limits. It gets weirdly personal about what an invasion of privacy would be to go into these areas without permission. There's something about a fee for an emotional damage thing. Alright, weird. I don't know that I want to talk to this person because he blew me off, but I guess I probably have to continue the story. Cliff! Oh, hey, who are you again? Hey, Cliff. You're looking at me like you know who I am. I don't think you do. Yeah, okay, Cliff is mad that we haven't been keeping in touch. But if we were agoraphobic, he's gonna have to deal with that. Wonderful years spent living this thriving little hub to bang your head against the wall over an album that just won't come together. Painful, but when a group of friends all struggling in creativity of their brains divine. It would be great if I could remember more of it. Maybe by the time a future guest reads this, getting hot water in the upstairs shower will no longer require an intricate ritual faucet jiggling and prayers to God. Knowing Parker, I doubt it. Oh wow, okay, so these are like... This is this rarefied air, so that's a significant chapter of my youth. 1980s. Summer 09. 09, so we're in the 2000s. Wow, this feels like a yearbook, but this place is cool. Thank you for having video games. Nice to relive. No, it's on real paper even, Cliff. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. Kitchen, foyer. Huh. Is that the 420? Okay, this is where we came from. Okay, let's go back this way then. Open door? Oh, that's the basement. Probably. .43. The fluid in this tank is the source for all the pumps in the house. When improperly calibrated, pumps positioned above this tank will drain automatically with gravity. For pumps positioned below, manual drain will be necessary using this button. Okay. The Chim Tipper, 1978. View. Carpenter's Deli at the end of its struggle. Picture Carpenter's Deli at its heyday. Its waitstaff's around the corner, both of mainstay customer and self-described local guru Parker Nest. Second time that name was mentioned. It was in the guest book as probably the original owner of this place. He might even still be the owner of this place. Some commenters noted a correlation between Nest disappearing from his daily lunches and the eventuality of Carpenter's downfall. So he used to eat at this place and then he stopped? What's that? Weird. Garage door switch. It does nothing. Light is on, so it seems to be getting power. It must be broken. This front door is the only way out. Okay. Interesting. I mean, my thought about opening that would be like... No, this is weird. 2 heavy gauge cables, one orange, one blue, lead from the ceiling and down to the floor. Oh, that's the, like, water thing, maybe? Cliff left. I guess I should probably go upstairs. Oh. Hi. So Francine, I'm here. Oh hey Emily, glad you can make it. Your room's down the hall. Yeah, sorry I'm so late. My mom's really been monopolizing my time while I've been in town. No need to apologize. Well, thanks for putting this whole thing together. Again. No problem. Hope you've been well. I've been good. Really busy. Just non-stop working. Seems like it's been paying off. I saw Pemberton at Borders. Congrats. Thanks. My 3rd grade art teacher started writing books for her grandkids and needed someone to draw them. And we had kept in touch online, so I kind of lucked into it. Wow, nice. That's very sweet. Since you're here, have you heard the house rules yet? The guy who owns the place is pretty precious about it. Uh-huh. I think this place is just important to him, but I'm glad you're all caught up. Oh, and by the way, something's wrong in the bathroom. Lovely, no one can poop. That's not the start of a good story. Nope. They're old pipes, I guess, and they get backed up sometimes. They work, but there's this weird pump on the wall that's supposed to keep things flowing. Anyway, Cliff came in and messed with it and I yell at him, and now we're not going to touch it again. Got it. Cool. Francine, it's been a while. It has. So, how was the drive? What? Did you take the 80 or the... What are you, my dad? You know I have the same drive as you. I did it a good 30 hours ago, but we were coming from the same place. Right, of course. How have you been? Pretty okay, I think. Finally doing a bit better with, everything. You still doing freelance writing? Doing, like, magazine copy? A Greg Gour website copy, but yes. Today, the path to the great American novel is paved with listicles, sadly. But there's momentum. Have you been meeting new people in the city? I mean, sure, I've been working on my way into a few circles of friends. It's been slow, but I'm being proactive. I believe you. That stuff all comes with time. Yeah. Time isn't really an object aside from freelance. I've really got nothing but time. I'm working on the social stuff, but... most of the people I talk to on a daily basis are just kinda terrible. I get what you mean. People really stress me out sometimes. That's why I stick to people I know. But the pool of people you know thins out over time. Before I left home, the only people I knew were Cliff, Gary, Megan, and Pete. Same, and I mean, exact same. Them and Laura, I guess. How's Laura been? She's been your roommate now for like 2 years? Laura, she's doing great. She's been out of the apartment more than usual for work stuff, but she's been good. Well, that we've been living together for almost 2 years now. I'm really grateful for her. Oh, good. Is she still working in? Data entry? Data analysis, yeah. Without her, I would have fallen apart by now. How nice. I always regretted not getting to know her better. Yeah, she seemed to like you too. The time that you met? We went out to breakfast last week. That sounds nice. How's the trip been treating you so far? It's been good. A few wrinkles, but mostly good. Everybody's still basically themselves after all this time. Cliff's been a bit of a prick, but what else is new? And Gary and Megan have been really getting along, though Megan has mostly been parked in front of that video game. I thought Cliff had gotten better over the years. But I guess not that much better. Partial credit then, but it doesn't really absolve him in my mind. I have a super soft spot for Cliff in an irascible little brother kind of way, but he's frustrating. And he doesn't take to everyone like he did to you. I don't know if he and I are still friends, I guess. Have you noticed anything strange about him this weekend? Anything other than his usual attitude? No, I haven't. You know how he can be. I'm sure he's just being rude for rudeness' sake. This is worse than usual. It's really worrying me. Yikes, I'm sorry. But now that I think of it, he's been rude to me too. He hasn't been himself when he isn't talking to Gary, I guess. I just chalk that up to him being a jerk. Did you actually see a comet this time? A meteor, not a comet, but yes, it was amazing. Humbling, kinda. Makes you feel kinda small, huh? It does. It's cliche, sure, but it kinda puts things into perspective. It's nice to be back in touch with everybody. Feels kinda like a dream. I'm glad to see you in one piece. I mean, I don't know what happened to her. You're referring to the last time we went out to watch the parasites? It's been on my mind, yeah. Emily, I wasn't paralyzed and I didn't go missing. I fell and hit my head. Sure, we spent a portion of the night in the ER, but that was its own kind of togetherness, wasn't it? Right. I have complicated feelings about that night for sure. What do you think of the library? I don't even know there is a library. From an anthropological standpoint, they're fascinating. It's fun painting a picture of someone based on the contents of the bookshelf. As for the books themselves, they're not bad, per se, but very dated. What can you tell about the homeowner from these books? I would guess he's very much a product of his time. I suspect a number of drugs. He seems to have stopped collecting sometime in the 70s. They're signed first editions by Gary Snyder, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, but none of the spines are broken, like they were never read. More of a collection than a library. Absolutely. These books are here to be surrounded by, not necessarily to be read. Why don't you go do something else, Emily? I don't want to waste too much of your time. You're not wasting my time. Alright, I guess we're going upstairs. What's in here? Ooh. Newspaper article. Top there, August 1974. Happening last Tuesday. The group of young men and women roam a gamut of creative and professional aspirations. A writer here, a hyper-realist painter here, industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. It would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as a holder of revivalist happenings and of the highest order. Her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group to which Jones belongs gathered in a disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner, Parker Nest. Who's probably the owner of this place. Best suites for construction projects, a lot of sheet metal and rebar. Bees, dead bees individually encased in tiny plastic trays, but still. Okay. Empty. Full of Christmas ornaments. Small plastic baby figurines. Rocks. tiny unmarked vials. Rulers of various shapes and sizes. Rubber bands. Full of dirt. And then the light just went out. There's various dye, 6-sided. Oh, that kind of dye, okay. 12 and ripped. There's 110. The text is about something called The Watcher and the writer or protagonist is afraid of. Where is the book this is missing from? Oh, do I have that now? Empty can of some off-brand energy drink. Tiny skulls, probably. Mice? Let's go with mice. Pens. Screws. Okay. Guess we're done with that. The Song Celestial. Mahar Pradipara. Okay. I am not reading the full book. I apologize. Well, lights out, so. That's our car. Thank you for the vials. I swear these are the last I'll need. Do remember to change your bandages because I do not plan on taking you to the ER again. Unmarked vials and bandages. The work will be done soon. Rest assured it is as convoluted as you feared. C. Okay, well that's not Parker Nest. Okay. That's the attic? This was in the picture of the thing. Yeah, that's the attic. Power box. This means it's important. Okay. Oh, I can move my head around and look at other things too. That's interesting. Okay. Order for an electronic lock, maybe from the 80s? The illustration have that gauzy airbrush look they did then. It says it has an optional electromechanical failsafe feature that lets it automatically deactivate on loss of power. Accompanying the flyer is a handwritten note. Clara, someone will be coming by from the electronics company to do the installation. Have them set the passcode as specified on the form and lock up the schematic and combination in the cellar cage when done. Do not let them enter the attic. Thank you. That's Parker. Parker, why are you suddenly so obsessed with security? I can't tell if you're working to keep something out or keep something in. Why would they even want to go into the attic? When does she leave the house again someday? C. Clara? Clara and Parker, possibly. Oh, this is the same thing that was there. I think 3. Okay, I don't think that had much to do with anything. Pamphlet. Safe Kid's Guide to Logging Online. Okay. Okay. Manuscript page. Eulogy for the chosen few. Holy lightning strikes thrice. Okay. Interesting. And that's a place to hide again. Francine. What's up? That lightning was intense. That was upsettingly loud. It's not even raining out. Yeah, I noticed that too. Some kind of electrical storm, maybe? Do you know what to do about the power outage? Hell, we don't have any notes on what to do if the power's out. Suppose Cliff may be the person to ask about that. He works on electrical equipment, doesn't he? Cliff isn't talking to me. Shoot. That's so like him. In the meantime, I guess we need to figure something out. Candles! Sorry, everything got weird right when you showed up.